The other thing is, we must understand the criteria for forgiveness in the Akhirat and entry into Jannah. The criteria to be accepted in the court of Allah Ta'ala is Iman. Iman with all its different, branches, a person has to bring Iman. Yes, he may falter in his amal, but he has to bring Iman. He has to believe. Right? Any person who doesn't believe in La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, whether he may be an idolater, whether he may be a denier, whether he may be an atheist, whatever he may be, Christian, Jew, Hindu, whatever, right? Whatever denomination, al-kufru millatun wahida, right? If a person dies in that condition, he or she can never enter Jannah, right? We must keep making dua, Allah take us with Iman. We must never become complacent and just take it for granted we're going to die with Iman. We have to continue making effort, Allah take us with Iman. But any person who passes away on Iman, he may be the worst sinner, alcoholic, zani, usurer, gambler, whatever, but he got Iman in his heart. Ultimately he will go to Jannah. Ultimately he will go to Jannah. And on the other hand, a person could have been a good example of a human being. He could have been a good example of a human being, but he is void of Iman. He will never enter Jannah. It can be Lady Diana, it can be Mother Teresa, right? And it can be whoever. Right? When Lady Diana died, everybody wanted to make her Muslim after she died. Whether she became Muslim, if she brought Iman, that's between her and Allah Ta'ala. But by hook or by crook, now everybody wanted to make her Muslim, right? So Mother Teresa, she lived what a life, right? Looking after the AIDS orphans, going to this war-ravaged country, that ravaged country. Only 2 garments she owned at a time, according to what they say, in one suitcase, going around serving humanity, right? But if she died without Iman, there's no way she's entering Jannah. So whether it is a bishop, whether it is whoever, a politician, whether it is a person who is an activist, and he did things for mankind, for humanity, but if he passed away without Iman, he won't go to Jannah. I remember some time back, there was a friend of mine. His mother was very sick at night, and he phoned a Muslim doctor, and the doctor refused to come. Then he phoned a Hindu doctor, and the doctor responded. The doctor not only responded, he went, saw to the mother, took the mother, put her in hospital, saw to her for the next 2 weeks, and then eventually she passed away. After she passed away, the man, phoned the doctor up, what's your bill? He said, no, how can I charge you, man? Your mother passed away, I can't charge you. Right? So this man was telling me, he said, I phoned the Muslim doctor and he never came. I phoned the non-Muslim doctor, he came, and he treated my mother with such respect, etc., and he didn't even charge a cent. How can that non-Muslim doctor go to hell? How can he go to Jannah? I said, yes, if he doesn't bring Iman, he will go to Jannah. Never mind his good qualities, but he will go to Jannah. And then I gave him this example, and we'll conclude on this. Right? I told him, see, a person came, you employed him to do your garden. Right? You employed him to do your garden. You told him, see, only cut my grass. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just cut the grass, remove the weeds. Right? And I'll pay you so much a month. He doesn't come to job. He goes to your neighbor's house. He cuts the grass. He prunes the trees. He shapes the roses. He does everything. He sweeps the yard, weeds, everything. He works. He goes there before time. He knocks off after time. He doesn't take a lunch break, tea break, nothing. Right? And he works solid, honestly, everything. End of the month, he comes by you, say, please give my salary. You say, by who you worked for? Who you worked for? He say, no, but can't you see how well I work? What a good worker I was. Say, what good worker you were, no problem. But you haven't acknowledged that I was your employer. Right? So this is the starting point. A person can be how good he wants to be, but if he hasn't acknowledged that Allah is his Allah, he can't enter Jannah. No matter what else good he may have in his or her life. And another person may be evil, head to toe like me. But he acknowledged, and he died on that acknowledgement. Allah Ta'ala give us all death on that acknowledgement that Allah is my Rabb. Huzur-e-Pak sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is my Nabi. He passed away on that, and all the other tenets of deen. Right? No matter what gunas he got, either Allah will just forgive him and put him in Jannat, or Allah will punish him and then put him in Jannat. But ultimately he will go to Jannat. Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq to understand, give us tawfiq to make amal. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.